We have another question today from ddfranco.com/ask. That's the open forum where you guys are free to submit your own questions. And today's question comes via Max. No last name, no YouTube link or anything, but Max, if you're watching this video, just tell me below and I'll link you up. Anyway, Max says, "Dear David, my old PC has recently broken." That sucks. "And I don't want to fix it and get a new Mac instead. I don't have a lot of money at the moment, so which shall I get, an iMac or a Mac Pro? Which is the best value for money?" Okay, this could be a very long answer, so I'm going to try to keep it short and simple and, well, to the point. Let's start out with the iMac. The iMac is a great machine. How much do they sell for now? I think $11.99 or $10.99. Yeah, $11.99, I was right. Okay, so the iMac starts out at $11.99 for 21.5-inch, 2.5 gigahertz. That is plenty for the average consumer. You're probably not the average consumer since you're watching tech videos, but maybe you are. Either way, the iMac, in my opinion, and well, it's basically a fact nowadays, the iMac's a great selling computer. The iMac is perfect for many, many people out there. For me, it's a little restricted because I like to get inside the computer and upgrade the hard drive and the graphics card whenever I want to. The iMac does allow you to upgrade the RAM very easily, which is something to keep in mind, and it even allows you to use an external display. So you're not only tied to that 21.5-inch display, so that's definitely something to keep in mind. So if you want the iMac, I would say go for it. I know you said you were kind of short on money, so I had to recommend either checking out Apple's refurbished store, which you could literally get Macs for like hundreds of dollars off, which is a great deal. It's kind of new in a way because Apple's fixed the problem, so you're kind of getting a new computer. You're just not getting the brand new packaging and stuff like that. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. And number two is eBay. A lot of people are out there are kind of scared to spend a lot of money on eBay, and I don't blame you for that because you're not always sure what you're getting. But if you are buying an iMac from eBay, make sure it's from a top-rated seller and read all their feedback. Make sure they're a good seller and make sure they're trusted. I've never personally bought a Mac off eBay. I've bought old Apple keyboards and mice just to kind of have, and I've had no bad experiences with it thus far. But my point is just keep eBay in mind as well. Now let's talk about the Mac Pro. The Mac Pro honestly is the best computer Apple offers, but they have not updated it in a long time, a very long time. It may have been over a year. Their Mac Pro prices start at $24.99, so it's definitely not cheap. But in my eyes, there's no other computer to get. The Mac Pro, I've upgraded my Mac Pro multiple times, and I'm sure you guys can see the videos. Just go to my channel, search Mac Pro upgrade. I probably have like 10 videos on it by now. I probably have like 4 terabytes total now of hard drive space. I've upgraded the graphics card twice. I've upgraded my RAM from I think 1 gigabyte to 5 gigabyte. I put expansion cards in for USB cards. For USB 2.0 slots, and you guys probably get what I'm saying here. The Mac Pro is an amazing machine. It's definitely not the cheapest, but if you go to Apple's refurbished store, just like the iMac, there's a pretty good chance you can find the Mac Pro for much, much cheaper since it hasn't been updated in a while. And the same goes for eBay. You can get the Mac Pro for much, much cheaper. Now keep in mind, because it's a heavy object, you're going to pay a premium for shipping. Because, well, the Mac Pro I think is like 40 pounds or something like that. So it's definitely not going to be cheap to transport. But then again, if you can get it locally on Craigslist or even eBay again on a local listing, then I would definitely recommend that. Now, the iMac is much newer than the Mac Pro, but the Mac Pro offers you more upgrade options. So it's kind of balanced. But if you want my recommendation, and if you have a little bit extra money to spend, and I know you said otherwise, but I'm just putting this out there, then definitely go for the Mac Pro. This thing is an investment. Well, I got it for Christmas like 4 years ago, which I still appreciate to this day. I've easily paid off the value with all the work I do. But I just can't express this enough. The Mac Pro is the way to go, and I honestly hope Apple never kills it, because I know that's one of the rumors, because it's like 5% of their market at 3%, which makes sense because the average consumer isn't a prosumer like myself. They don't need the Mac Pro, but I kind of do need it. Well, I hope that helps you out, Max. If you do decide between the iMac and Mac Pro, be sure to let us know in the comment section below. And as usual, guys, I like to recommend an audiobook. Just head on over to audibletrial.com/thecreativeone. Today's audiobook is once again the Steve Jobs biography. Steve Jobs, guys, free audiobook, a $35 value. You can get it for free just by clicking the link below and just searching Steve Jobs, and there are no strings attached. You can cancel your account at any time and keep the audiobook. I feel it's good to recommend this audiobook because if you haven't gotten it by now, trust me, pick it up. Amazing stuff. You will enjoy it, and plus, it's free. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in submitting your own questions, head on over to ddefranco.com/ask, and I will see you next time.